Hey guys, Mary here from MTG Diagnosis, Doctor by Day, Magic the Gatherer by Night, and today we're opening up the new set of Magic the Gathering, Outlaws of Thunder Junction. This is a collector box. Collector box has more foils, rares, mythics, and there's only 12 packs, so a lot less chaff, a lot more spicy cards there, and oh, I gotta get my trash box here. Trash away. Can't have packs littered all over the place. The missus would not be happy about that. All right, here we go. This set is coming out. Pre-release was this weekend. You could buy boxes starting last Friday. You could buy singles and packs starting this coming weekend. Got a nice early pack there. Ah, I love that sound. Love that sound. All right, so here we go. Treasure token, Vampire Rogue token. Bedevil is our first rare. These are all foil. Bedevil is an old card that's come back, so it's an instant, very good instant. Reanimate, nice. This is a non-foil. Black, put target creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to its mana value. Some might say this is the best reanimation card. Animate Dead, probably a little bit better. Arcane Heist, all right, so this is a commander card. 2 blue sorcery. You may cast instants or sorcery cards from an opponent's graveyard without paying their mana cost. If that spell will be put into their graveyard, exile it. Instead, Cipher. I don't know what Cipher is. May cast target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. So it's one instant or sorcery. I don't know what Cipher is. If somebody knows what Cipher means, please let me know in the comments. 3 steps ahead. So this is our one of the new spree mechanics. Blue plus a blue and 1 color, counter target spell. A blue and 3, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. Blue and 2, draw 2 cards and discard a card. I think blue and 3, create a token. Could you imagine copying an artifact? Oh, okay. So now that's the extended art, and now we have a foil version. Decisive Denial, uncommon. Tyrant Scorn, uncommon. Full art land there. Foil. And then here's another uncommon. Desert, or common. 3 commons. So this is a pretty good common. I like this card. All right, pack number 2. Here we go. Treasure token, pest token. Pests are back, huh? Campbell, Profiteering Mayor is our first rare. Yeah, so white, black, 1. Whenever one or more tokens enters into the battlefield under your opponent's control, for each of them, create a tap token that's a copy of it. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever 1 or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Nice token, Lord. Void Slime, rare, prosperity. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. Green, blue, counter target spell, activated ability or triggered ability. Nice. It's actually, if you can counter a triggered ability, that's like a Planeswalker ability. Thunderclap Drake. This is a commander card. There. Flying. 1 and a blue for 2/1 flying instant sorcery spells you cast 1 less to cast. 2 blue, sacrifice this Drake. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy it for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. Nice. you can set yourself up for a big turn there. Ooh, yeah, extended art, mythic Terror of the Peaks. Great card. 5 for a 5/4 flying. Spells your opponents cast at target. It costs an additional 3 life to cast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deal damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Oh, this is such a good card. Really shuts down your opponents. Ooh, a foil. Obeka Splitter of Seconds. 2/5, 4 for 2/5 menace. When it deals combat damage to a player, you get that many additional upkeep steps after this phase. Nice for commander. Make a deck. That's a good commander deck. Fierce Retribution. White and 1. Cleave. Cleave is back. White and 5. So if you cast it for the cleave cost, you remove this word. So if you cast it for, it's an instant. Cast it for 2, you destroy target attacking creature. Cast it for 6, and you can destroy any creature. So I think this is going to do work in standard. It's back. I don't know if you could play that in standard. I'm not sure. These prosperity cards. Tornado, 2 and a green, destroy target creature with flying. Cycling. Cycling, basically, you can pay the cycling cost, and you can discard the card to your graveyard and draw a card. A Full Art Mountain. So it looks like every pack has a Full Art land in foil. These are uncommons. And then here are our commons. All right, so we got 1 mythic so far. Extended Terror of the Peaks. This is pack number 3. Let's see what we get. Mercenary, Meteorite. Oh, Meteorite token for that 1 creature. Magda, the Horde Master, rare, Full Art rare foil. 1 in a red for a 2/2. Whenever you commit a crime, create a tapped treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. So crime is targeting your opponent's creatures or their graveyard, or targeting their permanents. Sacrifice 3 treasures. Create a 4/4 red scorpion dragon creature token with flying and haste. Activate only as a sorcery. So you can do this any number of times. So you can. If you can get like infinite amount of treasures, you can make infinite amount of these scorpion dragons and fly in. They have haste, so you can kill all of your opponents. You can set yourself up for a big turn. Fell the Mighty, 4 and a white. Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power. Nice. Never played with this card, but I like it. Sand Scout. So this is a commander card. 1 and a white for a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for a desert card, put it into the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, create a 1/1 red, green, and white Sand Warrior creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Sand Warriors, huh? Nice. Oh, Tarnation Vista. Here's our first mythic from this vault. It's plain. There's no foiling to this. Tarnation Vista enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Tap. Add 1 mana to the chosen color. 1 tap for each color among monocolor permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color. So good for multicolored decks. All right, this is one of my favorite cards from this set. Very powerful. 5 for a 5/5 reach trample. Reach, very important, can block flying creatures. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is its power. Plot for 3 in green. So you can cast this for 3 in the green. It goes into exile, and you can play it on a later turn at sorcery speed without paying its mana cost. So nice. It's actually, you probably want to plot it so then you can protect it. Then you bring it into play turn 5 or 4 if you're ramping, and then play a creature right after, and you get a creature with X +1/+1 counters on it right away. Love that card. Tornado. Hypothesizzle. 3 blue red for draw 2 cards, then you may discard a non-land card. When you do, Hypothesizzle deals 4 damage to target creature. My friend Mark really did some. This card did some work for him. He used it against me at Sealed on Friday, and this really a good card, and he was able to beat me with it. So, good job, Mark. Always looking to learn from Mark. And Swamp, that's a foil Swamp here. So there's another full art foil. Each pack has one. These are all the uncommons. And these are all the commons. Fake Your Own Death. I love this card. 2 for an instant. Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains when this creature dies. Return to the battlefield tapped under the owner's control, and you create a treasure token. Like that. That return creature to play. Really can do some work. All right. Treasure token, map token. Goldvine Hydra. All right. Mythic. Green X, Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Enters the battlefield, X +1/+1 counters on it. When it dies, create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to its power. Very good Hydra. Probably one of the best Hydras, I would say. Rare is Cruel Ultimatum. Blue, black, red. Sorcery, target opponent sacrifices a creature, discards 3 cards, then loses 5 life. You return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand, draw 3 cards, then gain 3 life. Drawing 3 cards is very powerful. The rest of the stuff it's a lot to cast though. Dream Thief Bandana. This is a commander card. 2 artifact equipped 1. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of their library, then exile it face down. For as long as it remains exiled, you may play it, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. Nice. Ooh, Omen Path Journey. There's a big scorecard. 3 and a green. When Omen Path Journey enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 5 land cards that have different names, exile them, then shuffle. At the beginning of your end step, choose a card at random, exile with Omen Path Journey, and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Beginning of your end step. Okay. It's an enchantment. It could be better. Aven Interrupter. 1 white for a 2/2 flying flash. When it enters the battlefield, exile target spell. It becomes plotted. Spells your opponents. Plotted means they can cast it without paying its mana cost as a sorcery speed, not instant. Spells your opponents cast from graveyards or from exile cost 2 more to cast. So this is something you want to use against like counter spells or instances that somebody puts an instant on the stack. You flash this in, you exile that spell. You're gonna play it later on at sorcery speed. You have to 2 more to cast it. Humiliate. Ride Down. Plains. All right. So all we're missing is the island. Vile Smasher, Gleeful Grenadier. I'll let you guys read these. There's a lot of reading involved with Magic the Gathering nowadays. Boombox, Cerulean the Stinger. And then our commons. Deserts are pretty common. Deserts. We got a lot of deserts in these in this set. Lots of different kinds of deserts. All right. This is pack number 5. Mercenary token test. Void Rend. All right. It's a counter. Spell can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent. Good way to get rid of enchantments. It's foil. Okay, this is a mythic. Crime and Punishment. You can cast either side, not both. 3 white and a black. Put target creature or enchantment card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And then Punishment is a sorcery. X black green. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with mana value X. Probably use this more than this. All right, Stella Lee. So this is our commander card. Stella Lee wild card. 1 blue red. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, your next turn, you may play that card. Tap, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Activate only if you cast 3 or more spells this turn. Good card. You can abuse it and make it go infinite and mill your whole deck or exile your whole deck and then play Thassa's Oracle. Obeka, another Obeka. Rakdos joins up. Legendary enchantment, meaning you can only have one of these out at a time. You can't have all 4. You can't have more than one out per player. So 3 black red. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever a legendary creature you control dies, this deals damage equal to that creature's power to target opponent. Nice. Very good card. Very good. 5. Very good enchantment. I can see why they made it legendary. Uncommon. Another swamp. Uncommon. And our commons here. All right. Let's keep going. And this is pack number 6. Pack number 6. After this, we'll be halfway through the box. Mercenary, Human Rogue. All right, Smuggler Surprise, or I like to call the Trojan Horse. I like this card. Spree. So for 5 mana, you can put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So I'm sorry, for 6 mana. So if you have big creatures, let's say they each cost 6, you can pay 6, and it's instant speed, so you can do it on your opponent's turn. Creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible, or you can cast this on your opponent's turn and basically do a heroic intervention, but it's only for creatures with 4 or greater, and mill 4 cards. You may put up 2 cards, creature card. Okay. Electro Dominance. This is back. X red. Deals X damage to any target. You may cast a spell with mana value X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Nice. Really good red instant. Back in Town. This is our commander card. Return X target outlaw creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. 2 black and an X. Love that. Art. That's actually pretty good. Well, there's a good day's work ruined. Aaron Nath, Elman Port, Gravedigger. Like it. Annie joins up. 1 red, green, white. When it enters battlefield, deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. If a triggered ability of a legendary creature you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So, legendary creature. So this is actually a good commander card. Oh, loot the key to everything in foil. All right. Loot the key to everything. 1/2 for a green, blue, red. Beast Noble, Ward 1. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of card types among other non-land permanents you control. You may play those cards this turn. Nice. Loot. We got a loot card. Fling, Savage Smash, Green Land, Plan the Heist, Outlaw Stitcher, Spinewood Armadillo. Probably one of my favorite uncommons from this set. The fact that it's 6 for a 7/7 reach, Ward 3. I mean, hard to get rid of with Ward 3. And it's 7/7. Alright, it's a really good blocker. I mean, it's got reach too, so. And the second ability where you get to 1 in a green, discard it to get a basic land or a desert card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, and you gain 3 life, so for 2 mana. So that's actually, if you draw this early in the game, you can actually pitch it and maybe get it back later in the game. Yeah. The recursion spell. Ooh, another Terror of the Peaks. This one's full art, extended art foil. Nice. Oh man, Terror of the Peaks. 2 of them in this box. Skull Crack, 1 in a red for an instant. Players can't gain life this turn. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Deals 3 damage to target player or planeswalker. Alright. You instance this, and you can actually, if somebody's trying to gain life, you can actually cast it at instant speed, and they don't gain any life, and they actually get 3 damage. So, Cactus Preserve. All right, this is a commander card. It's a land, a desert. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. Or 3 until end of turn. Cactus Preserve becomes an XX green plant creature with reach, where X is the greatest mana value among your commanders. It's still a land. All right, with reach. Savala Eager Trailblazer, full extended art. 2 green white for a 4/5 vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with tap. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Tap, choose a color. Add 1 mana of that color for each different power among creatures you control. Nice. Oh yeah, probably my favorite creature from this set. Rakdos the Muscle, 5 for a 6/5 demon mercenary, legendary creature. Flying Trample, 6/5 for 5 mana. Flying Trample. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, exile cards equal to its mana value from the top of target player's library until your next end step. You may play those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. So until your next end step, not the next end step, your next end step. Sacrifice another creature. Rakdos Muscle gains indestructible and then the turn. Tap it. Activate only once each turn. So you can only do this once each turn to make it indestructible. You can sacrifice creatures for other reasons and still get this ability. So, I mean, any kind of black-red sacrifice deck, you play this in that, because every time you sacrifice a creature, like let's say it's a 1 casting cost creature, you get to play the top, play the top card of your opponent's library until your next turn. Murder is back. Fling is back. Plains. Uncommon. Jolene. Plundering Pugilist. And here's our, we got a desert. Put the deserts in their own pile in case anybody wants to play a desert deck. Alright. This video is taking a little bit extra time because this is a new set. I want to explain the cards, okay? Will you allow me to do that? Thank you. Force of Vigor. 2 green for instant mythic. If it's not your turn, you may exile a green card from your hand rather than play this spell's mana cost. Destroy up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments. Really good card. I'm glad they reprinted this. All right, this is a rare Villainous Wealth. X black, green, blue. Target opponent exiles the top X cards of the library. You may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana cost. It's a sorcery. Nice. Lots 3 different colors. Vengeful Regrowth. This is a commander card. 4 green. Return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. Create that many 4/2 green plant warrior creature tokens with reach. Flashback 6 green. So you get 3 lands back, and you create that many 4/2 green plant warrior creature tokens with reach. It's a sorcery for 6. Archmage's Newt. 1 in a blue for a 2/2. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. That card gains flashback 0 until end of turn instead of Archmage's Newt. If Archmage's Newt is saddled 3. So this is a mount. It's a rare. Saddle basically means you tap a creature with power 3 or greater, and it's saddled, so you get to use this flashback for 0 if you basically tap another creature that you control. We got a check land, so this checks to see how many opponents you have, or I'm sorry, how many lands you have. So if you have, comes into play tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. So it's a check land or a fast land. I forget what they call this, because you can play it early in the game, 2 or fewer other lands. So this could be on turn 1, 2, or 3. Ride down, essence capture, mountain. Another desert, uncommon. Oh, another desert. Another desert there. Uncommon. Common. Oh. 1/1 death touch. Don't underestimate death touch creatures. Especially in a set like this where you can actually bring stuff back from the graveyard. And alright. Ooh, Botanical Sanctum. Altered art. Okay, it's got like this altered art, this train thing. Green and a blue. Dust Bowl. Is back, sacrifice a land. 3 tapped, sacrifice a land, destroy target non-basic land. Oh, here we go. Commander, Kiri Talented Sprout. 1 red, green, white. 0/3 other plant and tree folk you control get +2/+0 at the beginning of your post-combat man phase. Return target plant, tree folk, or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Nice. So it's, I think I like her more for tree folk, but plant and tree folk. Goldvine Hydra again, full art. One last job, spree card, 2 and a white. So 3 to start with. 2 return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. 1 return target mount or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. +1 return target augur or enchantment card or equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to a creature you control. Nice. So this is good for Voltron decks, I guess. Savage Smash, Heartless Pillage, Green Forest, uncommons, and our commons. 3 more packs left. Looking for Lotus Ring. I don't think we're going to get it. I think we got too many mythics already in this pack. Lotus Ring or Sword of Power. Sword of something in power. Mercenary, Elemental, Archmage Newt, Void Rend, Crackling Spellslinger, Commander card, 3 red for a 2/2 flash. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, the next instant sorcery spell you cast this turn has Storm. Wow. So you can give a card that usually doesn't have Storm. Roxanne Starfall Savant. Yeah, so she makes the meteorites, and she's a 3 red green for a 4/3. So 5 for a 4/3 enters the battlefield or attacks. Create a tapped colorless artifact creature token named Meteorite with, when it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. Tap it, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever you tap an artifact token for mana, add 1 mana of any type that artifact token produces. Really good ramp. Good ramp card. And it's in green and red. So Vadmir New Blood. Vampire Rogues, 1 in a black. So rogues are mercenaries. 2 for a 2/2. Whenever you commit a crime, put a +1/+1 counter on him. This ability triggers only once each turn. As long as it has 4 or more +1/+1 counters on it, it has menace and lifelink. Nice, that can get out of control quickly. Ooh, I like this foil skewer, this critics. Good art there. Skewer the critics, 2 in a red, deals 3 damage to any target. You can spectacle 1, so that means if your opponent got damaged, you can cast it for 1 red instead. Back for more. Beautiful land. Look at that island. It's actually the little teardrop there for our islands. Uncommons. And desert commons. 2 more from this pack. Mercenary Gnome. Cool. One more gnome. Archive Trap. This is a rare. Instant Trap. 3 blue. If an opponent searched their library this turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Target opponent mills 13 cards. Wow. Wow. Mill 13 cards. Instant speed. Pest Infestation. XX green. Destroy up to X target artifacts and or enchantments. Create twice X 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Sweet. This is a reprint from Strixhaven. Grey Waters Fixer. 2 black red for a 4/4 lizard mercenary. Look at that lizard guy. Each outlaw creature card in your graveyard has Encore X, where X is its mana value. So this is a Encore X, so you can cast outlaws from your graveyard for their casting cost. Claim Jumper, it's a rabbit. Mercenary, nice. 2 white, 3/3, Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you may search your library for a plains card and put it onto the battlefield tap. Then, if an opponent controls more lands than you, repeat this process once. If you search your library this way, shuffle. So you can get up to 2 plains from your library. Dust Animus, rare, 1 and a white for a 2/3 flying. If you control 5 or more untapped lands, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters and a lifelink counter on it. You can plot it. This is exactly what kind of creature you want to plot. You want to plot it for 2. You can play it on turn 5 for 4/5 flying with lifelink. So that's the kind of creature you want to plot. Buried in the Garden, Murder, Black Swamp, 9 commons, Never commons. Last pack from this box. Let's see, does the back of the box have anything good? The last pack from this box. Wish me good luck, Mercenary. Generous Plunder. Okay. A foil, alternate, whatever this is, looking card. It's not the special foiling, but it's traditional foil. 1 in a red for a 2/2 menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a treasure token. When you do, target opponent creates a tapped treasure token. Whenever it attacks, it deals damage to a defending player equal to the number of artifacts they control. Wow, pretty good. Pretty good. Somebody's trying to build up all their artifacts. Grindstone, 1 for artifact mythic. 3 tap, target player mills 2 cards. If 2 cards that share a color were milled this way, repeat this process. Wow. I can really get out of hand quickly. Bounty Board, 3 artifact. Tap, add 1 mana. Oh, this is a commander card. Love this art too. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. 1 tap, put a bounty counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, each of its controllers' opponents draw a card and gains 2 life. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, each of its controllers' opponents draw a card and gain 2 life. Okay, so you put this on your opponent's creature. So then your other opponents, because you're playing commander, try to kill it as well as you to draw, and whoever. So the person who owned the creature does not do this, but everybody else gets to draw a card and gain 2 life. Sweet. I love commander cards like this that have shenanigans. Oh, Lost Jite, mythic, 1 for a 1 equipped legendary artifact equipment. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage whenever a creature deals combat damage, put a charge counter on Lost Jite. So damage to anything, not just your opponent. Remove a charge counter from Lost Jite. Choose 1 untapped target land. Target creature can't block this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature. Equipped 1. That does have a lot of uses, especially if you put this on a creature who early on in the game. I can see this being really good. Oh, another generous plunder. The traditional art with foiling. Menace. Okay, so I forgot that he's a 2/2 for 2, 2/2 for 2 menace, making tap treasure tokens. Yeah. Back for more. Uncommon. Skewer the critics. Island. Metamorphic blast. And uncommons, and then our commons. Yep. Excellent. Nice. So here's all our rare and mythics from this box. So there's probably going to be a lot of mythics in this set that are going to be bulk. Just so you know, because you shouldn't have this many rare and mythics in a collector box. But let's count them out. It's because of this big score. This set was supposed to be separate, but they added it to this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60... 61 rares and mythics. Mythics 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 mythics. Some of them foils, some of them not foils, some of them big score, some of them not big score. We did not open up a Lotus Ring. We did not open up a Sword of Wealth and Power. The 2 mythics I really want from this set. But, you know, we did open up 2 Terror of the Peaks, which is a classic powerhouse in Magic the Gathering. We also opened up the new Rakdos, which I think is going to be a powerhouse in and of itself. I know it's 5 to cast, a little bit expensive, but the fact that he has an ability you can use the turn it comes into play, and you know, very easy to use. Plus, it helps you play cards off your opponent's library. Good card. So, thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this new set. Let me know if you appreciate the explanation of the different cards. If you want me to go into more in depth, I can. And then don't forget to play Magic at your local game store, where you can play Magic with other people who are real and not on the internet, who are real but not real. Can you tell I'm really getting tired of social media. Well, I do have one more collector box that I will upload separately, because this video is getting long. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and talk to you guys next time.